Introduction to the Rise of the Humble Family. This is the story of a graduate student majoring in ancient Chinese who has been ravaged on his career path. He returns to the mid-Ming Dynasty and enters a young family in a mountain village. MuNa's father is a shrewd mother, a top-notch relative in the water, and there are many disputes in the rural courtyard. Fortunately, we have thousands of years of historical accumulation, with the 4 books, 5 classics, and 8-part essays, and our expertise is also in line. Who would say that even in a humble family, it is difficult to have a noble son? The rise of national strength is governed by a vertical arch, relaxed legal discipline and lax official discipline. There are a few treacherous officials who also cause some Japanese pirates, but overall, it can be said that this is a fertile ground for the free breeding of literati. A legend of the rise of a humble family grew from here. I pay tribute to all the classic travel stories in this article. P.S. Rise of the Cold Door Bookfriend Group. 219803021, Hanmen Rising Full Subscription Group. 254292459. Welcome everyone to join the group and communicate with me. It's so beautiful to have you all in the world. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Unconsciously, the novel has been updated for more than 20 days. Thank you very much for your clicks, favorites, and recommendations, as well as your comments. Thank you all for your support. Of course, I would like to express my special gratitude to all the book enthusiasts who generously donated and encouraged me. As I entered the list of rewards since June, I would like to sort it out a bit. Thank you very much. The white paper-like doll, the rice-loving friend, if you object, Zuaging, the seaside farm, and the passing of the wind. Thank you very much for your opposition. I feel a bit embarrassed for being generous. Thank you very much to the seaside farm, the first book friend to give a reward. It's an honor. Special thanks to Xi'an for her repeated support, which has deeply moved me. Of course, I am most grateful to every book reader. I will continue to work hard, thank you all. Every click is a driving force for me to continue working harder. Thank you. It's really beautiful to have you in the world. Just to put it simply, this book will probably have about 1 to 2 million words. Personally, I really want to write a slightly more realistic, cliché, and love-driven travel history article. Of course, dressing up as a pig, eating a tiger, or pretending to be a bee is inevitable, and girls are also essential. I will put all kinds of interesting ideas in this book, no matter what routines or other things, within my conceptual scope, as I please. Perhaps this book can be summarized in the historical costume B article of Farming Picking Girls. Farming is not about farming, it's just about being closer to life and more authentic. In short, I hope to receive your continued support and I will continue to work hard. It's really beautiful to have you in the world. Thank you again. Knowledge related to the imperial examination. You are listening at novelfull.audio. In ancient China, the imperial examination system was divided into 2 types. The child examination and the formal examination. First, let's talk about the boy test. The difference between the Ming Dynasty boy trials and the Tang and Song dynasties is that there is no age limit. Candidates, regardless of their age, can participate in the child test. The child test consists of 3 stages. County test, government test, and hospital test, with 2 exams taken every 3 years. The years of Chou, Wei, Chen, and Su are the annual exams, the years of Yin, Shen, Ji, and Hai were scientific examinations. County examination, an examination presided over by county officials during the Ming Dynasty. To obtain a background, i.e. qualification, children should first participate in the county examination in their own county. The exam period is mostly in February. Sign up for the gift room at the county office, fill in your name, hometown, age, 3 generations of resume, and obtain the county's Lin Xingbao Jie to ensure the accuracy of the information provided. Participate in 5 exams, each with 8-part essay, poem pasting, classic discourse, and prose. After passing the examination, one can have the qualification to participate in the higher-level government examination, so the county examination is actually a qualification examination. The county examination is usually scheduled in February. When entering the examination, candidates receive test papers with numbers printed on them and take their seats according to the numbers, conducting 4 or 5 exams. The first scene is the main one. The second round is called a comeback, or initial comeback. The third scene is a replay. The fourth and fifth rounds are consecutive. Each exam is held for 1 day, with attendance required before dawn, and the deadline for submitting papers is the same day. Admission on the spot will be lenient. For example, if there are 1,000 candidates and 700 are selected from the main field, then 700 will enter the initial interview stage. If the case is first reported, 500 people will be taken, and this will decrease until there are consecutive reports, leaving only a small number of people. After each exam, a ranking is issued, which is called issuing a case. In the first 3 or 4 rankings, the names and numbers of candidates are written in circles, which are known as round tables, commonly known as circles or groups. Take the top 50 as the first round. The circle is divided into 2 layers, with 30 members in the outer circle and 20 members in the inner circle. There are also those who rank the top 50 in a large circle, regardless of whether they are inside or outside. In the circle, use a red pen to write the character zhong. The vertical direction of this character should also be written as long on top and short on the bottom, similar to the upper part of the character gui, indicating auspiciousness. The first place is written with 1 character raised in the center of the outer layer, and the other places are arranged in order from the left. Because the name of the candidate on the exam is mifeng, only the seat number can be written when the case is filed, so the admitted candidate is called out of circle or out of number. The last time the list was released, all admitted candidates were ranked horizontally and reported by name, known as the long case. The first place is called the county chief. During the Ming Dynasty, scholars who were admitted through the county examination were allowed to participate in the higher-level provincial examination, which was presided over by the prefectures or prefectures. The trial period is mostly in April, and the registration and other procedures are slightly the same as the county trial. After admission, one can participate in the college entrance examination again. The imperial examination was a Ming Dynasty examination presided over by various provincial academic bureaus and academic platforms. Scholars who have been admitted to the government examination can participate in the college examination. Due to the term supervisory college in academic administration, it is also known as the college entrance examination. The registration procedures are slightly the same as those for the provincial and county exams. After passing the exam, one can enter the government or county schools to study, which is called enrollment. Only by confirming their status as a student can they participate in the provincial formal examination. Let's talk about the trial again. Children can only participate in the formal exam after passing the hospital entrance examination and being admitted. The formal examination is divided into 3 stages: township examination, provincial examination, and palace examination. The township examination is the first level of the formal examination. The Ming Dynasty held an examination every 3 years in various provincial capitals, and the examination venue was called the Gongyuan. Anyone who passes the provincial child test can apply. In the years of Fengzi, Wu, Mao, and Yu, it is called the Zhenke, imperial examination, and in celebrations such as the Ascension of the Emperor, it is called the Anka. Those who pass 3 exams are called juren. Due to the exam period being in autumn, it is also known as the autumn quiz or autumn exam. Furthermore, as candidates from various counties and prefectures gathered in the provincial capital, the imperial court sent officials to take the exam. Those who pass the exam are called juren. The well-known scholars in Fanjin's Hongju is a type of juren. The test is the second level of the formal test. The imperial examinations held by the Ming Dynasty in the capital's Ministry of Rites were open to all provincial juren, and were held every 3 years. Feng Chen, Shu, Chou, and Wei Nian are the official subjects. If there is an imperial examination in the township, the following year's imperial examination will also be held, known as the imperial examination. Also take 3 exams, and those who pass are called gongshi. Due to the exam period being in spring, it is also known as the spring quiz or spring exam. The palace examination is the third level of the formal examination. The imperial examination system is an examination conducted by the emperor in the imperial court to personally question the tribute officials. It began with Empress Wu of the Tang Dynasty and has been passed down through generations. During the reign of Emperor Shun of the Yuan Dynasty, the palace examination scores were initially divided into 3 levels, with one level limited to 3 people. This practice was continued during the Ming and Qing dynasties and was known as the highest level of successful candidates. The first place is the top scorer, while the second and third places are the top scorer and the top scorer. Several second and third class scholars are collectively referred to as jinshi. In the formal examination, the first place in the township examination is Jieyuan, the first place in the provincial examination is Huiyuan, and the first place in the palace examination is Zhuangyuan. Those who finish first in all 3 exams are referred to as the 3 yuan. In a row during the Ming Dynasty, the juren had the qualification to serve as low-level civil servants, officials, which was only a qualification. In fact, the possibility of serving was very small. So in the eyes of some people, those who hold high positions, it is almost worthless, but as long as they are juren, they can sit on an equal footing with the government, supervise the government, and report the government to the emperor. Juren have the right to inspect. The eyes of ordinary citizens are superior to those of ordinary citizens. During the Ming Dynasty, the juren enjoyed the privilege of tax exemption, and many people took the initiative to transfer their farmland and property to the gentry in order to evade taxation and corvée. This is also a source of income for the gentry. Generally speaking, the Ming Dynasty only truly obtained the qualification to serve as an official after obtaining the title of jinshi. It's going to be listed tomorrow. Thank you all. You are listening at novelfull.audio. 300,000 words in 2 months, now it's going to be listed. From being unknown at the beginning, to now gradually achieving results in recommendations, it is inseparable from your continuous support. The first click, was mine, and I am very grateful for the second and third ones. I am equally grateful for the collection recommendations. Do you still remember the first time someone gave a tip, the first time there were comments from real readers? Each time was a kind of encouragement and emotion. Without your support and encouragement, there would be no current grades for this book. Of course, I am also very grateful to the editors at Xi'an for signing and recommending the book. Without you, this book would not be today. Thank you. The following is about this book. Before writing the book, I had an outline, which was between 1.5 million and 2 million words. In fact, this book provides more detailed and exciting ideas for the post-imperial examination period, and the more you go on, the more exciting it becomes. Therefore, there is no need to worry about this book becoming a eunuch. I chose the judging period of the Ming Dynasty because I was very interested in it. Emperor Jiajing was very interesting. In the early days, his intelligence and martial arts were comparable to those of Emperor Taizu, but in the later years, he practiced alchemy and immortality for 28 years without going to court. There were also many interesting characters during this period, including Yan Song, Gao Gong, Hai Rui, and Qi Jiguang, among others. This period was also a period of great success, with Jurchen growing in coastal Japanese pirates, northern Mongolia, and even Black Mountain by Shui Jian. Both the court and the ruling party have great potential. When it comes to the Japanese pirates, this period is actually very interesting. It's not that the rampant Japanese pirates are interesting, but rather that the small island country is currently in the warring states period. What a great opportunity! There are also many novels written about this period, and I have a wicked interest in ravaging it. Once Emperor Shizong sought elixirs, 100 Zhang dragon boat entered the sea. Of course, this is just bad fun. Whether to write or not depends on everyone's opinion. All of the above are backgrounds, not novel content. I still want to make this book more realistic. It won't be a story of a humble family rising from all directions, just like a tiger's body shaking. This article is about the civil servant flow, life flow, struggle flow, and light-hearted flow. As a side note, that's all. I am Zhu Langkai, my novel is about to be put on the shelves. I am very grateful for everyone's continuous support. I also hope to receive your continued support, recommendation, collection, subscription, monthly pass, everything is very important. Thank you. P.S. Unable to break out during work on Friday, try to add more chapters on Saturday and weekend. Please forgive me. Take a leave tonight. You are listening at novelfull.audio. I can't update it temporarily tonight after work. I went shopping with my mother tiger. She went high and couldn't even hold back. If I were in a hurry to come back and update, my life would rest. I will write well tomorrow, and everyone should sleep well tonight. Tomorrow, I will make up for the one that is missing tonight, and there will also be a small outburst of what should have happened. I won't shamelessly count tonight as tomorrow's outburst. Kneeling guilty, please take a leave. About this week's update. You are listening at novelfull.audio. This week, from Wednesday to Friday, the unit will provide training for new employees. The update at noon cannot be guaranteed, but there will be no shortage of updates at night. Friday is an outdoor expansion training. If the weather is bad, the outdoor expansion will be cancelled, and a new chapter will be added at noon for updates. Regarding recent arrangements. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Old Mount Taishan is going to celebrate his birthday. The tigress is dressed up to the nines. She brushes me too. She hangs lots of bags on me and drags me onto the plane to the northeast. The flight on the 3rd, which is this afternoon, will return from the northeast on the 11th. During this period, updates may be reduced to one update every 2 days to ensure uninterrupted updates. I will try to write as much as possible, and when I return home, I will find time to make up for it. P.S. No matter how much the mother tiger tries to intimidate and lure her, she won't go shopping with her in the future. Really. Journey to Northeast China 9.3. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Just after lunch in the afternoon, the mother tiger tried on several sets of clothes she had chosen from last night one by one, and asked the questions she had asked dozens of times again. Is it good? Which one looks better? If I hadn't noticed that the female tiger had improved her knife skills by 3 points during lunch, I wouldn't have looked like she had blinded me. At around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I was dragged out of the door by the mother tiger with big and small bags, and took the airport bus to the airport. It was just 3 o'clock. There are still more than 3 hours before takeoff, and it's still early. The mother tiger leisurely dyed 2 red paws. And under the pretext that the plane doesn't provide dinner, she lost weight in my wallet at the airport. Then, as expected, the flight provided dinner, which was a noodle dish that the mother tiger disliked. The mother tiger was extremely attentive, and as a result, I ate double. The plane arrived in Harbin around 11 p.m. and rubbed in at the home of mother tiger's sister. Harbin, September is slightly cool. Journey to Northeast China. Pit Sister Chapter 9. 4. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Harbin stay for a day, writing in the morning, time is quiet and peaceful. In the afternoon, the restless mother tiger is going out to have fun. Yesterday, I swore a blood oath. I won't go shopping with my mother tiger. At this moment, the lip blood is not dry. How can we eat our words and become fat? So, I say no, it's not going shopping, it's going shopping. The mother tiger shook her head, blinked her eyelashes slightly, and was serious. It makes sense, I have nothing to say. Red lips and white teeth, long legs under the skirt, the beautiful mother tiger goes downstairs. On the streets of Harbin, a female tiger held me in arms while I carried my bag. The gentle breeze blew, causing the female tiger to tremble and fight with its teeth. Looking at the end of the street, there were long-sleeved pants, and the eyes of men and women looking at the female tiger were like looking at a silly X. At this point, the sunny streets of Harbin are filled with the roar of female tigers. Is it my own brother? Is it my own brother? If the elder brother of the mother tiger were here at this time, I believe the mother tiger would have killed her brother with her own claws and dyed her blood on the spot. Because the day before coming to northeast China, the mother tiger specifically called her elder brother at home to ask about the temperature and what clothes she wanted to wear when going home. The older brother's tone was convincing, short-sleeved short skirts and sandals, how do you wear them in Xi'an and how do you wear them at home? So, the mother tiger changed her long pants from the suitcase to super shorts, changed her sports shoes to sandals, and added 2 more dresses. Last night was slightly cold, today is slightly cold, and the roar of the mother tiger is trembling. Setting off tomorrow, I don't know if my older brother at home has ever felt the vicissitudes of Harbin. Wishing my elder brother good health, insurance has been purchased. Returning to Xi'an tonight, updates will be normal tomorrow. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The flight will return to Xi'an tonight, and the update will be normal tomorrow. At least 2 chapters will be updated, and it is expected to update 3 chapters. Because I am returning today and have some personal matters to handle, time is tight and I cannot update today. I'm really sorry for this time. I will make up for the missing chapters as soon as possible. I'm very sorry. Tomorrow there will be an update, and the day after tomorrow there will also be an update. Being appreciated by everyone is my luck, having your support is my blessing. I'm really sorry for this time, I'm sorry, I will make up for it. Thank you all. Today, there is only one watch available for now. You are listening at novelfull.audio. When I came back from work, I saw many readers eagerly waiting for the second update, such as Tianjin Xiaobao and others who even gave me tips for it. I was really touched. I am also preparing to update the second one when I come back, but it took me nearly 2 hours to assemble the desk that Mother Tiger bought a few days ago by express delivery. So far, it has only been 1,000 words long, so there is only one update available today. I'm sorry, everyone should rest early.